Coach,
when you look
you
at
held, I'm sorry, you held tonight, the defense held them under 38% shooting, under 17% from three. Can you talk about how the defense set the tone?
Yeah, I think it's important. We know how explosive they can be. The start of the game, obviously it changed a little bit when Murray went out, but we know Young puts enormous pressure on you at all times. And Bogdanovich, you're concerned about him, Griffin, Capella going to the rim. So this team, they're very, put a lot of points up, and they're going to test you when the ball's up on the board. You got to get in a fight, and you got to rebound with them. So I thought we started off well, and we sustained it. We withstood a run they made, but we closed it out well.
Coach, just back-to-back games, you held teams under 90 points. What are you seeing that the team is executing more consistently defensively?
I mentioned this earlier. Like the big metric for me defensively is defensive field goal percentage, because that you're measuring what you're doing on every shot. Same thing with the three-point field goal percentage. So are we challenging shots correctly, and then are we keeping the ball out of the paint? That's a reflection to me of your shell, and those are things we've been strong in all year. I think we've gotten in trouble some with, when we turn the ball over, we've been low turnover, but the two previous games we had high turnover. You put teams in the open floor, they're going to make you pay for that. But I think the thing we want to count on is our defense and our rebounding and low turnovers every night. I think if we don't do those three things, that puts you in position to win, regardless of how you shoot the ball. Some nights you're going to shoot it better than others. We made 17 threes tonight, so that's a big plus. And I thought a lot of those came off of guys helping to create rhythm for each other. So doing something for someone else, it's a different shot. So when we play like that, it's going to be good. And it was strong on both sides of the ball. And Julius just had a monster game. So I think that set the tone for us.
Does he know like they're missing obviously their front court starters playing two young guys? Does a guy like Julius know, okay, I'm just going to dominate this game tonight? They don't have
Capella is a lot to deal with. They went big too. With Okongwu and Capella together at times, and so if you're in the league, you're a great player, and that's the way you have to approach it. Everyone's capable of beating you, and you have to play with an edge. I thought he came out and he read the game well. He made a lot of good plays for us. He shot the ball well. I thought he got into a very good rhythm. He made quick decisions and rebounded the ball. He did everything for it. He made a number of really good plays. And when one guy starts doing it, it becomes contagious and leads to other guys doing it. So, we talked about before the game, everyone shares in the responsibility of helping to create rhythm for the team.
You mentioned the going out and challenge and shooting three-point shots. Quentin Grimes says he's healthy now. He doesn't feel anything he was there after playing. How much of a difference does that make?
Well, I think you can see the combination of the way he plays defense, and he's starting to get his rhythm on offense, and he shoots the three. He reads closeouts well, and I thought Deuce gave us really good minutes defensively as well, and so I think that's important for us. And every night there's going to be guys on the perimeter that are very difficult to guard. So the better we can guard the ball, the better that makes us.
For a guy like Grimes, who doesn't have a ton of experience in the league, every night you're giving him the toughest assignment. Just kind of have you seen him handle that?
He's been great. I think you guys who recall from last year, he showed us in his matchups last year how good he was defensively. And so I think he'll only get better and better as he gains more knowledge, and becomes more familiar with each guy, and he studies, and he's got a knack for it. He's got a tenacity about him. He's a big multiple effort guy, great intensity all the time. The way he plays is the way he practices, so there's no adjustment for him. Some guys practice half speed, and then it's a tough adjustment. He doesn't practice full speed. He's all out all the time.
Is some of that, I mean, is he doing a lot of film work to know these guys when he hasn't seen
A
them?
combination. I mean, he lives in the gym. He's the ultimate gym rat. He's there early, comes late, studies, fierce competitor, and the same can be said for Deuce. And I think those guys give your team a lot of energy and toughness.
ESPN had a stat tonight about Deuce. Just get your thoughts on it. He's the first player in Knicks history with at least 30 points, 15 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 three-pointers, 0 turnovers in Knicks history in one game. Thoughts on that around Deuce?
It's a monster game. I mean, I love the way he played. He played with a great spirit, great intensity. He was strong, offensively in all ways. So it wasn't just the shooting; it was running the floor. It was playmaking. It was, the rebounding was special. When he plays like that, it's, we're going to be tough to beat.
To be bigger staff after the last game was saying that he felt that they just missed some open threes tonight. Did you see?
Yeah, no, I mean, and that's probably true in every game. Like there's some shots you challenge really well, and you make them miss. And there's other shots you challenge well, and they can make the shot. And then there's other shots that aren't challenged well that they do miss, and I think that same could be said for us, and was it good defense or do we miss it? And for us and for all teams, I think is it the right shot? Is it a rhythm? Is it a drive, pass, rhythm shot, and did you shoot it well? If you shoot it great, you're missing half.
Hey, Tom, you brought up tinkered with the rotation a couple times this season. These last 2 games, I mean, do you feel like you found something here, or is it too
Listen, I don't think you ever have it all figured out. I think each day is different. So hopefully we're building the right habits, and we can build and keep getting better. That's the whole goal is to improve every day. And so we're getting more information of what, who works well together, how the team functions. And the most important thing is how the team functions. So that has to be first and foremost for everyone.
If Obi's knee keeps him out a few games, what's kind of early thoughts about your rotation?
We'll figure it out. I like the idea of RJ being there some. I think he showed us last year how effective he could be at the 4. So that could be a possibility.
Tom, you mentioned stuff about Quentin's physicality as a defender. A lot of young guys are physical when they come to the league, and that it's like over fouling or maybe overzealousness in some kind of way. What is it that you try to impart on these guys who are physical?
Well, I think technique, like fundamentals. I think fundamentals are huge on offense and defense. And I think how hard you play, like you have to earn the respect of your teammates, your peers that you're competing against, and also, probably more importantly, in terms of how you're being officiated, the referees. I think the referees, once they know you're a hard-playing guy like that, you're going to get the benefit of the doubt. And he doesn't foul. He's very aggressive, has great body position, has great discipline, knows how to challenge shots, and he flies around the whole time. Like he's everywhere.
Do you see it affecting? Quentin has been really aggressive attacking closeouts too, not just shooting. Do you see that affecting the way that defenses have to guard him?
Yeah, I think the thing is, like, he shot 38 as a rookie, so we already know where that's going. We watch him shoot every day, and I think he knows when teams are flying at him, he's gotten real comfortable attacking the rim. I think that people don't realize how good of a playmaker he is. He played point guard in high school, so he's comfortable with the ball. We just have, you didn't get a lot of those opportunities last year. We'll get more as we go forward.
All right, thanks, Tim.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks.